question we're going to answer today is, can we do self-directed CBT? Can we do this cognitive behavioral therapy to ourselves, like nobody else here? That is the question.
Okay. So this is a very interesting question. So as CBT practitioners or therapists, our end goal for the client, or the mutual goal of the client, is for the client to be self-sufficient when there is a problem coming to him, or like when he is facing something negative, he himself is able to change it, replace those negative thoughts, or identify it is because of his core belief or something. So that is the kind of end goal. So we provide a lot of worksheets, we provide a lot of homework for the client to do this on their own. And it is nice to see people trying. There are a lot of apps right now which has CBT's concepts. It's all wonderful. But what would I suggest is, so when you're initially starting with CBT, you can start with a therapist or someone who's trained in CBT and understand why you're doing certain things, without identifying your core beliefs or your negative thoughts or what is happening, why it is happening. Just doing CBT or just doing these technique on yourself won't give you so much benefit. It might be a temporary, temporary thing. And if you want to have this long-term goal, I think you should start with a therapist, maybe few sessions, understand why you're doing, what is happening, and then maybe you can do self-directed CBT.
Yeah, I would agree with what you're sharing. When people do CBT on themselves, there are a lot of studies that show that it does have an impact on improving their well-being, but the improvement is moderate compared to the improvement they could get from a committed course of therapy and working on it. So it can have an effect. And of all the forms of therapy, what I'm finding is that CBT might be the easiest to do on yourself because it is very structured in terms of what are the steps you need to do, what are the questions to address, things like that. I even know one of my friends who she's studying psychology, and she tried using CBT on her younger brother and trying to help him. So it is something that I think you can do on your own. And like you mentioned, Krupa, there are a lot of different apps that include CBT. One that I found is called Worry Tree, and it advertises itself as an app that uses cognitive behavioral therapy. So it is definitely something that's possible to do on your own. And if you have any of the mental health challenges that we mentioned in the previous video, and you may not have access to a therapist, it might be a cool thing to try on your own. But definitely the first few steps that you mentioned, Krupa, that are important to do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But there has to be a difference between going through cognitive therapy with like a real therapist who knows what they're doing, and for us to understand like ourselves, and trying to sort of match to what they are. So while there is a gap, the important thing is that you can do it on your own, and maybe this is something that whether you believe in therapy, whether you don't believe in therapy, maybe you can start here, and that can get you. And then once it works, because this is something that does work even when you do self-directed. Like that can get you. What? Maybe I should go to therapy. If this works, then think about what if like when, and the conversation can go there.
Yeah, and starting off with different kinds of therapies, there are many different kinds. So how do you choose which one's right for you?
Let's answer it tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you then.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!